Yes, it's official. Welcome, everybody, to the channel. OG here, and this is our first ever three platform stream: Kick, Twitch, YouTube. And we're going to kick it off right with our brand new Adriano and Roberto Baggio, which we got with the quickness. Now, it still costs $30, but in eFootball, that is cheap, trust me. So, we ended it off a little bit rough yesterday, I would say. I definitely gave eFootball a piece of my mind. Because of the nonsense passing, pass assist 3, still two assisted in my opinion. So guess what we're going for? Full, well, not full manual, because then it would be manual shooting. I'm not going manual shooting. The shootings, I'll practice manual shooting. So we'll work towards full manual, but we'll start with full manual passing. Because even the next closest to that pass assist 3 is too much assistance. With that being said, this is the squad, and it's a beast of a squad. The one thing I need to do is get PK or Van Dijk, or I'm going to kick myself into you know what. Just because I can't have two destroyers back here. I need to either move my man Van Boyden or Burn. What I'll probably do is this: keep Koundé, because I want a full defensive backline. No pushing up the field, nothing like that. So I'll keep Koundé back there as a right back. Push Dan Burn over as a left back. And then go after either PK or Van Dijk, which I'm about to do right now. Or you know what? I'll get in some games and then we'll let some people join first. And go from there. Now it's very early in the morning where I'm from. Whoa. Gotta do something real quick just in case I can't have the kickers. Hold on one second. Can't have the kickers not in here. Gotta open up Caster Labs. Shout out Caster Labs for allowing me to have all my chat in one place. So, see if I remember how to do this bad boy. Counts. Kick. Allow access. Success. And kick is now connected. That, my friends, is perfection. So we should be good to go on all three platforms. So let's get after it then. All right, I'm actually gonna double check on good old Kick though, just to make sure, just because it's newer. No, Twitch gives you an update, so shout out Twitch on that one because it's nice to have like a little, hey, you're online, just in case. We're good on YouTube. Kick. Let's make 100% sure. Channel. Yep, live. All right, boys and girls, we are set. Three platforms. Look how far this channel has come in just months. All right, so let's get into what do we want to go for first? let's get into... Well, first, let's look at some missions. We got to get these missions done. First AI, one more there. So I'm going to go finish that right now. So if you guys don't know this, you probably do. But you go to this skill up. You go to this last one, even though you've already finished it. And you score a goal. And it counts as an versus AI win. So if anybody's newer to eFootball, you never know if somebody's newer coming into the stream. There you have it. So if you ever see me coming to do this real easy scoring method, that's why. Now what I don't like is as you complete these, like say it says one more versus AI game. Well then you go back and they add more, then they add more. Dude, just put all of it together instead of putting 3 versus AI wins and then another 3 versus AI and another 3. Just do all of them together, like 9 AI wins. You don't have to keep going out. Oh man. And redoing this nonsense. I'm gonna use this as an experiment. See if Big Dan can finish from like right here. No, the headers are always boopers, man. Boop, 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 unless you have bullet header. Nice Big Mike with the finito. Man, I always thought Big Mike was slick on the ball until I felt Baggio. Once I felt Baggio on the ball, it's like a whole nother level, dude. An entire new level. Alright. So we got that one done. They probably added more versus AI matches because I haven't been playing eFootball at all. Alright, so let's see. PvP. So just PvP. 10 to 13. So I can get 11 of 13 done with this PvP one. That's 11 of 13. 12 of 13. I can get these ones. So Merge Victorious Challenge, Event Matches, Dream Team. And PvP. If you want, they run. You can do AI control. That's hilarious. In this one. Alright, let's do it. Let's take Adriano and Baggio for a spin, boys and girls. Then either Van Dijk or PK. Man, I would love me some Van Dijk. An unwavering Van Dijk. Let's see how the passing goes today. That's what's driving me crazy. All the passes to the wrong players. And I'll tell you, the last time I played UFL when I went on a streak, I guess I was playing FC a lot then. But I was gonna say like the passing's real hard for me to get used to this time. The inconsistent passing as far as where it goes. Good Baggio. Just an absolute beast. He got pushed off there. That was my fault for doing too much. God, I hate the defense in this, though. It's very annoying. Good Van Boyten. Man, I don't know who I'm gonna bench, Van Boyten or Dan Burn. They might trade off sometimes because man, they're both good in their own ways. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to squeeze that through. Man, I hate when they make players miss those. That should have been a goal. They make players miss those headers way too much. Getting smoked. This is good practice, though, for sure. Ah, come on. Oh, there it is. Holy crap, what a ball. What a ball. Good. 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 Super cancel. Good. Still battling. Still battling, which I like with where I'm at in this game. I'll take it. Feels way better, the passing without smart assist. Although there's those through ball passes that they like allow you to just squeeze by, then of course the auto clearances with those stupid tackle backs that they have. The auto clearances do help stop those. So there are positives where smart assist absolutely helps you. And for the Rats, they wouldn't care about the passing as much because they don't build the ball up anyway. They just try to spam through balls. Oh, Adriano. Oh, that would have been so sick, dude. See, like, not coming to that. Like, I shouldn't have. Oh, my God. So unrealistic, dude. Some things are super unrealistic, some things are super dumb. I used to say it all the time, I gotta say it again. Um, Konami is like super geniuses with their ball mechanics, but they like have a rare disease where they are rocket scientists that don't know addition. You know, it's a rare disease where you're extremely smart and extremely dumb all at the same time. If you ever want to see how dumb they truly are, like street smarts at least wise, go watch their X account, eFootball X account. Oh my goodness. When they're doing promotion, what the fuck, dude? It's so bad. The color schemes, the menu choices, like, dude, they're so out of touch with. Unless Japan's just like that. But Japan is very vibrant. So I think it's just an eFootball thing. All right, 0-0. Part of me wants to let AI do the rest. See how good they play without me. I have a feeling they would kick ass, but I don't know. I also don't want to waste this time. Good. Oh no. Great. Great. Not good, boys and girls. Amazing keeper, by the way. I must add. I had Peter Cech on my other account, and so far, LiveX made the best saves. Made some amazing ones, honestly. What the fuck, dude? There's no way that just happened. See? I just want to show you LiveX saving. Good. Good. Dude, what the... How do you guys deal with this shit passing system, bro? You left me, haha. Only they love. They call me King Von, Kingvon, and all my ops they run. Oh, Bape, that was sick. Oh, of course. In the pass. Livac, I love you, buddy.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.898 spettatori.
See if we have some better luck over here. Good. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, Adriano. Oh, you fucks. No way. I hate this fucking game, bro. I hate this fucking game. What am I gonna do there? Watch this. What the fuck am I gonna do there? Literally, what am I gonna do there? What in the fuck am I gonna do there? They can't. How are they gonna make that possible? It's a smart assist ball. You tell me, what's the point in playing an undefendable, putting an undefendable ball in the game? There's no other ball like that in any other game. That's what Kioma was showing the last game. I can't possibly mark the right way and get those type of balls. It's the dumbest ass shit in the world, dude. It's so unrealistic. Do you want to know the unrealistic part about it? The unrealistic part about it is a little speed boost from the forward while the center back stands still. That would never happen. The player who's making the run couldn't possibly time it that good where the center back standing still, he's got this boosted run. You're never going to get that ball. Meaning the AI knows the next pass. Like, even in a real game, no matter how in sync players are, your fucking teammate doesn't know exactly when you're going to play the pass. Exactly. Like, okay, run now. Right? And even if they did, the defender, the center back, isn't so out of touch with where you're at that they're just going to stand there. There's better examples of it, so I'll try to show you guys. But what I'm trying to say is eFootball is the only game with that. Meaning like this. There's shots, for instance, where the goalkeeper will literally start diving before the shot goes off. And you're like, dude, he didn't even give any feints or anything. The goalie doesn't just start diving ahead of time to make the save. Unless it's a planned shot, like he knows where the dude's going. It's so stupid. You can tell that the way they have the system set up, they know right ahead of time. Okay, you're going here, so I'm going to go here now. It's not football. That doesn't make sense. There's not mind reading in football. That's why that ball is so unrealistic and it happens non-stop in this stupid game. God, and I hate those stupid passes too. Yeah, I don't know how long I could play this fucking game. Every time it drives me crazy. Now that I've played FC like I have been and just truly like been focused on it, if you truly give FC a chance, there's no way it's so hard to play these games. That's just the truth. So much dumb shit. They can't ever thread passes. I just noticed that too. There's never a hole they can make the pass through. Ever. Those passes make it every single time. Your player just watches it go in front of them. And the players only, this is the only stupid ass football game where the players react like they know which way the pass is coming from when they clearly don't. They don't. They couldn't possibly. Nobody reacts. Nobody in history, the best player in the world, didn't react that early and start making a run on a pass. Okay? It just doesn't happen that way. Stupid bullshit, bro. Every fucking game. AI assisted nonsense. So yeah, there you go. That's my take on this shit game. Do you guys ever wonder why eFootball has never been in the spotlight? Why no top pros ever really talk about it? Why no top, like if you look at viewers and stuff, it's not, outside of Asia, it's a joke. I mean, look at the fucking screens. Look at the fucking screens. It's a joke. The dumbest fucking modes ever. Oh, look, I get to restart the whole thing. No, it shouldn't make me fail. I lost twice. It should make me fail the fucking stupid ass challenge. Guess what else is stupid? We'll go in and let AI beat these idiots. Let them start. Watch how dumb this game is, too. If you really know football and you watch the AI play each other, you get to see all the flaws in this shit. So sick of the idiots that act like they know football and eFootball. It's the real part is the physics. Listen what I'm saying. The physics of the passing. The physics of the player speed and the ball speed. That is the only real aspect of eFootball, which is why I like it, because I love build up. I love playing football. Build up is what makes football. If scoring goals is the heart of football, the build-up is the brain of football. Okay, and that's where it drives me crazy, because they have like the hardest part down. Konami does, right? And then the backbone, if you will, the spine of a football game would be the defense. But for some reason, Konami has the brain of football, but everything else they were born without. Weak little sissy boys that can't do shit is basically what eFootball amounts to be. Now I'm going to show you with this AI bullshit. First of all, the fact that they have this mode in the game is a joke. If I can't beat this AI, then I shouldn't be able to get the reward. Konami, catering to low-level players once again. Let the low-level players win the challenges they can. If they can't win them all, so be it. That's part of football, you idiots. Don't do an unlimited challenge where you can keep playing over and over and over. Your game's already the most boring game in the world. No modes whatsoever. Why on earth would you make it where everyone can win everything? An abundance of tries. Why would you let me use my AI to win this game? It's a joke. It's a joke. But with the few rewards that you can get to boost up your players, I just barely could boost up my Baggio and Adriano, dude. It's a joke. You have to do these stupid rewards. Not to mention if you want to get the historic players, which is another thing that they do right. I got to give them credit where credit's due. The movement of the players, like the animations, are true to what those players look like. They do that very well. But that's where it starts and ends, boys. That's where it starts and ends. So I'm going to show you what I mean by these balls that are unrealistic. Let's say Maldini has this ball and he wants to play it to the left back or whatever. Just look at the next passer. He'll start moving now. Or he'll start moving now. Right? There's no possible way that runner is going to know when they start moving in eFootball, which shows you that the AI already has like a computed answer for the game. Like there's already a computed answer, and their dumbasses messed up the timing. So again, I'll show you. Say Roberto Carlos has the ball, and let's say right now Jared has the ball, and Adriano makes a run to get that ball. Adriano would never make a run out there, but in eFootball, it'll have him start making that run, right? So he has the ball, it'd be like Adriano makes a run right now into some random area, and then 2 minutes later, Carlos plays it in that area. And it's like, bro, there was no tells, there was no looking up there. He could have played it any million places. And then right as the perfect timing as he came across the field, they play that ball. Now it's hard to tell those. Sometimes they're real subtle. But if you play enough and know what to look for, you see it. It's a computed AI. It's not an AI that's reacting like a football game where it's like, okay, here's the situation, how do I deal with it? Here's the situation, how do I deal with it? That would make the AI way more fun to play. Why do you guys think it's so boring playing AI Divisions? AI Divisions is boring because it's like a computer game. You're like beating the game, so to speak, when you play AI. It's always the same. It's a complete joke. There we go. Good job, AI. Offsides. I know it wasn't yet. It was. Complete joke. Let's watch. Let's see. You can see the difference in the smoothness too because they know when they're going to make a bad pass, when they're going to make a... It's all computed. The best AI doesn't do that. Play Ultimate Mode in FC and they make pretty much no mistakes. But even if you play Legendary Mode or something, you can tell it's a reactionary thing because they know how real football is. If you have the ball and your striker's making a run, of course. Or if you have like only a couple runs you can make, like, dude, of course. But like me in real life, for instance, there's no fucking way as my defender is running with the ball on the left side, like facing the left, I'm all the way on the right, that I can just all of a sudden start making a run, and then he's going to cut right, cut left again, beat the defender, then it matches perfectly with the run I made. You get what I'm saying? It's a complete joke. The game is a complete joke. There's no possible way a lot of these runs could be determined. Look at this stupid shit. So I guess he headed it into Torres. Unfortunate. Oh, man. Dude, all they do is cross every single time. I noticed that. They're like cross rats. Screw this. I'm going to give it one more go. I wouldn't doubt it if it's like the team with the better strength wins with AI. Like it wouldn't make total sense. See that? You can't threat. You'd have all that space to the left, and you're going to play that ball right through. Well, guess what? There's no precision type passing. The passing's a joke. I'm going to go full menu, but I feel like I'm not ready, in all honesty. I'll see. But not against this fucking AI. Come on, Owen, please. All I need is one. I'll start passing it around the back. I don't care. Although you can get punished easily in eFootball. And if you guys don't understand me with like my frustration, because I get it sometimes, like, why do you keep playing, bro? Why do you keep? Because, man, that's the frustrating part. This isn't stuff that couldn't be done. This is like Konami. How can you be so dumb? There's a ton of people in my community alone. I can name 100 people that could literally take over at Konami and make this game so much better. I wouldn't even have to say a word about what they were going to add or take out. I would just let them do what they do, and I know it would be an amazing game. That's how easy it would be when you have this to start with. The fact that Konami fucks up with having this type of game to start with, dude, you can't. I mean, you are the biggest failure in life almost. To get something this far and fail, that's almost worse than not creating it at all, in my opinion. But they're getting rich, so congrats, you got rich. Good job. You ripped a bunch of idiots like me off, paying hundreds of dollars for your stupid players. Genius. Genius move. Just to have a full AI experience in the second-rate game. Alright. Second half. Yay. That's all they do, bro. Over and over and over and over and over. You know what? Fuck this. Adriano, see you later, buddy. You're headed out. Luka, welcome to the team. Let's get some crosses into you. God damn it. Fuck. Waste of time, this fucking stupid shit. Waste of time. By the way, trust me, I know that I'm not like playing the best at all. I'm dog shit at this game right now, but it's not about that. It's about the stupidity in the game. It would be awesome to get my ass kicked and like have a challenge if it was actual football. It's all the same shit always. Just predetermined nonsense in this game. That's all this game is. Predetermined garbage. Predetermined garbage. Look, there's that glitch again. Why do you think that glitch exists? Slowing my defender down. I wonder where that would come in handy. Maybe when they want the script to come into play and they want the attacker to win the ball. Makes sense. I had the ball and they called a foul on me. Let's just think about that real quick. I had the ball and then they called a foul on me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know this is probably just a promotion for FC. I'm not trying to make it like that, but I mean, I've always said it and it's true. The best promotion for FC is just players playing and streaming UFL and eFootball. All the nuances in FC will definitely sell FC 26 for them. And all the money that it costs to get the best players just to get it. Oh. Just to get a team that can hopefully compete in the upper levels against all the low level rats there are in this game. I mean, bro, no good player is going to play this game. Come on, Luka. What was that? If anybody can stop and rewind and explain that header, that would be awesome. I know no one's on right now, but later on, if anybody wants to rewind that and play that header. Now you guys correct me if I'm wrong too. I always want to know, like, is my opinion way off? I'm gonna share a video later on with you guys from a poster on Reddit that talks literally point by point on how this game is totally broken. And I want you guys to point to it. This Redditor clearly plays the game a lot. What's up, Boomfa? And I want you guys to listen to this dude and really point by point, unbiased, and tell me if this dude's not spot on. Because he plays the game more, so and sometimes from a different perspective, people explain it better. But like even that parry right there, that was so unrealistic, bro. I'm gonna let the replay play. Watch this. Watch how unrealistic this looks. This is so ridiculous. Watch this. Look at this. What the fuck was that, bro? He looked and started palming the ball the opposite way. Have you ever seen a goalkeeper do that? He would have parried it out towards his right. Like, who made the goalkeeper animations? They clearly didn't play football. What goalkeeper ever starts turning into the goal, basically, and palms the ball that way? Like, what the fuck is that even? Little stuff like that. God damn it. Come on, let's go. Come on, get a cross off and get Luka the ball. Come on, Luka. Can't even get it over to Luka. I gotta get it harder. By the way, that entire defending sequence, I just held X. I forgot how much that worked against AI. That's like the only thing you can do. The game's just dog shit, dude. It's just dog shit, bro. It's the same shit over and over. The players, if you see the runs, I'm gonna leave this dog shit and I'll show you guys. It's just a pointless game to play. So watch. When I go to FC, oh yeah, you can't quit this stupid ass game. When you go play FC, here, yeah, I can. I forgot. I have a different setup now. That's so nice. When you play FC, your players make the runs based on. You'll never see a player start making a run 10 minutes earlier than any real life player would make. That only happens in dog shit eFootball because it's all scripted. Like right now, Boomfa has no idea what I'm going to say next, right? And so in eFootball, let me make the equivalent of what this is. It's so scripted that right now it would be like if Boomfa replies, "It is a beautiful day," and then in literally 30 seconds I go, "Man, it's nice weather today," and then next thing you know, Boomfa on the chat says, "Oh, you're playing FC? Awesome! I love FC," and I go, "Hey, Boomfa, are you happy I'm playing FC?" And it's like, wait a second. This is fucking scripted bullshit. You're answering the questions before he asks them. That's eFootball. They fucked their scripting up, bro. If you really know football and really watch, if you're watching the details, you start seeing, okay, that motherfucker could have never started that run, would have never known X, Y, and Z. The goalkeepers, this update is ready to install. Nice. What's this update about? Is it even... I should have read that, guys. I fucked up. I should have read that. Maybe they'll pull it up again, though. But anyway, that's my point. That's what I mean by the scripted nonsense. The goalkeepers will start diving before you even shoot the ball. You'll aim and get ready to shoot, but because the shooting's so delayed because of the power-up, which is another fake bullshit move, I've been saying that they need to change it. You'll power up and point, and as soon as you point, the goalkeeper starts moving. In real life, as you're winding up, the goalkeeper doesn't have any idea. They can't start diving or positioning themselves right where they're going to dive, and then before you strike the ball, they dive. If a keeper did that in real life, the striker could change his shot, which guess what you can do that in? FC. You can change it all the way until your foot hits the ball. So if the goalies did that bullshit like they do in eFootball and start, go over that way, the AI, you could easily just go the other direction. But eFootball is so unrealistic in most areas that once you pick a target and shoot, well, it's already done. The AI's already determined, oh, he went right, we're going to make this one hit the crossbar before it even leaves your foot. Oh, he went right, we're going to make this one hit the post. Or no, let's let this one go in the net. So every single time the the game is being played, it's all scripted every single time. Always. Pre-power up. Pre-power up isn't the problem. It's changing your where you're shooting the ball. Meaning when you play FC, if I'm shooting to the right and I wind up my shot and then I see the goalie cheat, just like in real life, I'm going to switch where I strike the ball and I'm going to strike it on the to the left. Or I'm going to go through the goalie's legs and then all of a sudden I see on a breakaway the goalie closes his legs. I'm going to maybe all of a sudden go left or right and push it around him. You can change your shot all the way up to your foot strikes the ball. You cannot do that in eFootball. There's no dynamic shooting. You can't even aim except for the side. All you can do in eFootball is go left or right. It's the dumbest shit in the world. You can't even pick high or low. Precision shooting is what they need. They need some type of dynamic shooting. Batiman Boo Boo game old gamers. All these fucky football this shit, none of them come make a Ross Clough, trust me. What's up, bro? Our first kick. Uh, member joining. Hopefully he becomes a member. What's up, big dog? What should I call you? I'm gonna call you CAG. I'm gonna call you CAG because I can't say LM CAG. I'm gonna call you. Actually, I'm gonna call you LM. Hell yeah, I'll follow you on Instagram. Can you sub to me on Kick, bro? You're the first ever. You just made history. This is my first ever stream on Kick. I'm on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So congrats, bro. Hey, join my Discord, shoot me a private message with all your socials, and I'll hit you up, buddy. I promise. Join my Discord, shoot me a private message, say this is LM Cagules. Yeah, but don't put it on here. This disappears once it's done. Put it on. Join my Discord, private message me on my Discord. Or you can leave a comment in my YouTube, but it's better to private message me. Hell yeah, boys. Kick is running. This shout out Caster Labs add-on. If you have OBS and you're a streamer or a YouTube content creator and then you do lives or anything and you go multi-platform, for one, I don't know the name of it. Boomfoot would have to tell you, but he hooked me up with the best. Do not download Vertical. Vertical is such a joke compared to how easy this multiple output. That's the best way to describe it, Boomfoot, for you especially. Like, in my humble opinion, eFootball is like Vertical. FC is like multiple output. Whatever this name is, I don't even know the name of this. It's just called multiple output. Or at least that's what it says. All right, so let's get going on the chat. Probably play some tournaments tonight. I gotta go into my club and sell some play. Wait, I have them in the transfer list. I gotta sell a bunch of higher rated players real quick. And again, why I get so mad is because I want eFootball to be good. Their physics are much better than FC or any game as far as the speed of the game, the movement of the ball. But everything else sucks in eFootball. That's where I get pissed. It's like, bro, you did the hardest part that no other game can get right. You made it as realistic. Whenever I'm watching those little highlights on the top screen, I can't tell if they're highlights from real life like they are sometimes or if they're in game. That's how close it looks, the movement. Squad battles in Saturday night going into Sunday. So you have Saturday night going into Sunday. All right, so yeah, bro. Sorry, man. Kagulas, if you're not a fan of the channel and we're just doing it for that, I'm not. I'm not just stopping the stream and going. You know what I mean, buddy? I'll do it later, but if you're just searching for subs on Instagram, just unfollow, bro, and log off. I'm not about that shit. I don't want you watching this shit if you don't want to. All right. If you're a fan and you're just looking for a follow, of course. But all right, so let me look in Footbin. But real ones only, dude. I don't like any of that fake shit. I don't need to essentially buy subscribers. All right, so only 7.7K. All right. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Man, I really want to use Baggio and Adriano too. They're the only things keeping me in the back of my mind. I'm so pissed about that, dude. 7K. Now, if you're asking, well, when you play PvP, that doesn't exist. You're right and you're wrong. Where you'd be wrong is that a vast majority of these fuckboys are using Smart Assist, and Smart Assist is like the AI. All the player does is try to fuck it up, right? Like when I was using Smart Assist, for instance, um, I shot left a couple times, and the ball went totally right, and I was going low left near post, and the shot ends up going upper right. I was going for a ground pass, they put it in the air. I was going through a through ball, they put it at feet. I was going to a short pass to the right, they did a through ball towards the left center. Like, and most players are using that. So you have the same AI shit. It's just a slight movement difference with the player. So even if you don't use it, your opponents will. All right, 6.8. All right, there we go. Gundogan. Gundogan. If I were him, I'd go by Gundogan. Gundogan, guys. I'd go by Gundogan. 43. List. Grimaldo. 1.2. There we go. We got that. All right. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. We're getting up there as footies is about to come. So now what I would do is go real quick into my companion. I'm going real quickly into my companion. That's why I had to leave Ultimate Team. Make sure you're adding up your points. There's about to be some amazing, amazing footies. CR7, Mbappe, all 99 rated, which we're so close right now, anyways, honestly. We're so damn close. All right, what update? Does anybody know what this update in FC brought us? I'm not sure. But notice how quick their updates are. It's not 7 hours of an update just to fucking add a couple new players. Another joke of eFootball, dude. So stupid. Every fucking week, 6, 7 hours. Like, bro, are you. How? 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 Okay, I guess I got rid of those players already. Let's get into it, man. I can't wait to play some real football to end the morning, dude. I don't want to end up in FC all the time, but dude, It is what it is. Why do I not want to? Because if other games are being played, I promise you they're realistic football, and that can only be a good thing because then other players are seeing that, and then competition's going to be felt by EA. EA's never felt any competition from Konami and eFootball. That's the problem. We need EA Sports to feel pressure. Then they'll have to put some money into making the game better to make sure players don't leave. They're never threatened by eFootball ever. Ever. There's never any competitiveness. There's never any like cheeky posts going against eFootball. There's never anti eFootball type of stuff. There's never any type of true competition, guys. It's like FC knows that eFootball are a bunch of fuck ups. And I'm not trying to be mean, but think about it. Burger King versus McDonald's, Ford versus Chevy, Bayern versus Barcelona. You can go on and on and on. There's going to be some cheeky little banter, something. Never has FC looked at eFootball as a competitor all these years. That's a big issue. The last time, '06 through like 2000, let's say like 3 through 2000, like 7 or 8. Let's just even say 9. 2003 to 2009. That's where it was like, oh shit, we got a battle. All these people rocking me, and they call me King Von. Well, that froze, so that sucks. Let's get back in. And UFL, as fun as it is, I had a private message, and it said, "Dude, you are one of the best UFL players. You're the only one that tries to play good football and scores good goals. But the problem is, buddy, that which I responded to him directly, but it's not about like the fact like that would be cool if every opponent tried to play real football. I could deal with all the other shit, right? The game wouldn't be as sharp as FC, but I could get behind that. If you don't believe me, go watch my stream yesterday. Go to the UFL part. The order went eFootball, UFL, then eFootball, UFL, or went eFootball, UFL, eFootball, FC. Go to the part where I played UFL, the only part. Watch me play. Call me out if I'm wrong. Copy and paste my goals. The clips. Copy and paste the clips. And leave a comment in the Discord. Tell me where I'm wrong. I scored football goals. But if your opponent's just doing all the broken shit like that little dink pass every time, what are you going to do? What's the point? All right, I don't like Kaká at striker though, so I'm going to try him. What, right wing, right? Yeah. I'm going to try like this. This is going to be my new lineup maybe. If Kaká can play winger, if not, I might bench his ass. Yeah, I always manually make runs. If you notice, I always manually make runs. Always. That's what I love about it. The manual control is what I love. Now, what these rats do is they just play in a straight line. They park the bus in a 4-2-1-3, win the ball, and then play straight up from where they win the ball on a through ball. That's what they do. Hence why sometimes you're going to lose to them. They have automatic shooting. They have uh they have automatic shooting. They have park the bus on, so you have to just try to dribble 7 million players in the box. And then they just spam through balls with 4-2-1-3. What's up, Jared? How are you, bro? What in the fuck team am I playing right here? This could be a road to glory though. Probably not, but maybe. Or a player that bought the game late because he got sick of eFootball and UFL. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think when FC 26 comes out, yeah, this dude's a ringer. When FC 26 comes out, I just don't see. I think that it's going to blow up, man. Oh my God, that was so sick. That was so sick. Do you see the movements? It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. There's nothing like that in these other games, man. Just the manual control. The manual control is what it's all about. Because it's me versus you at the end of the day, or it should be. And then the attributes determine like how often that pass is going to like score. Or score, Jesus. How often that pass is going to connect. How often that shot's going to score. How accurate you have to be, right? The more skill you have on top of the higher the attributes, the better the results. So I think I'm playing this is like a Road to Glory or whatever, which is cool, man. It does help you in the building process get ready for 26. So this dude's clearly playing real football. I love it. I love it, dude. I could play this all day long. Passing, moving, building up. Ah. He kind of looks like he's parking the bus a bit, though, but he does have an all-gold team. Yeah, that's all it is. I just love the manual control, man. Starting to get clustered back in the defensive side, though. I don't like that. I shouldn't have took that touch in. No change of speed. That's why you can't really play around people in FC. Yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of part of like the physics, the movement, the speed of play. I would agree with that for sure. That's where eFootball has it the best for sure. Get in. And then this shit too. I don't know. He'll probably know how to defend it, but this shit too. Yep, goal. Oh no, he ran in a weird direction. Otherwise, it would have been a goal. What a goal. What a run. What a goal. Bravo, bravo. So far, 2 football goals. Putelis, Leao, driving the line again. How do you like them apples, boys? If you're wondering why I did that, look, he was going to run into the goalie here. Oh, come on, let me watch it. He was going to probably shoot it into the goalie, so I did a little dinker pass. What a run by Puteus. Puteus on the wing is proven to be a beast, guys. Puteus on the wing is proven to be a beast. Leao at Cam because Ratigi is the best striker, bro. Period. No one can beat defenders like him. The movement, the runs, all of it. Ratigi, oh shit, is the man. I'm out teaming this guy by a mile. But there is kind of a, what do you call it? A balancing effect. Like, if you guys look it up, there's the gold team. The gold team thing. What do they call it? Glitch or whatever you want to call it. Where once you have a gold team, an all gold team this late against top rated teams, you do have like a change in difficulty. Like it's a little bit easier for you. It slows down your opponent. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Good football. What would you call that? A setting or a I don't know. Whatever it's called. Look at this. Oh, what a ball, baby. What a goal. Kind of right at the goalie. Not the greatest goal ever, but pretty realistic how it bounced off. And if they slowed the speed of play down, in some instances, it's not even just about slowing down. Sometimes it's about the movement of the players in certain situations. The ball speed's got to be slowed down. Get rid of that like people wanting to just ping 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 ping. Silly bullshit. He just went for the glitch shot, that little bitch. That little bitch just went for the glitch shot. You can always tell because they try to get it at that angle to perfection. They try to get right at that angle. Notice what I did there. I guarded the area with my defender and immediately switched to my other defender. See? See how I'm double guarding? How in the fuck did he end up with that? Don't ask me what happened there, but whatever. Oops, he made a mistake, didn't he? That should be the game. I don't know when he got a red card. I didn't even see. All these players that are playing these all the way through are blowing my mind, bro. Like, come on, get a new game now. Unless you want to practice, that would make sense. Like, sometimes it's not about the score, it's about training for next year. And this dude can play pretty good football, dude, I'm telling you. I'm out teaming him like crazy. But that's the thing that they say. I don't know. You guys would have to look it up. Maybe they don't have anymore. Maybe I just cover the skill gap enough. Because my players do feel slowed down a little. I know it doesn't seem like it, but this guy isn't a bad footballer. I don't know how to tell. I know back in the day it was a little more obvious when you had a lower rated team. It was obviously like balanced out. I don't know about now. FC has power bar. Why is yeah? I have no idea. Good question. It's instant. It's instant. It's not like a power up effect. You know, it almost just shows up. It makes a tiny bit of a difference. Like I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you here. Watch. If I just dink it, it goes a little slower. It's just hard to tell because it's all too fast, right? Damn it, I'm letting this dude back in the game like an idiot. See what I'm saying? You can tell it's like a slight variation. See, like, okay, I have to ping it all the way back here. See what I'm saying? Slight variation. And then when I touched it a little too light there, it got intercepted. I don't like that how that just read my pass though. That was whack.
Well, that was a really important save, wasn't it? You just feel if it had gone in, it was game over. But can that shift the momentum now?
See, now there's a dinker right there. See, I'm in for that to be just a dinker. You're right, Boomfa. That's a great point. It doesn't look. There's a dink pass, and then this is a hard pass. You see what I'm saying? Hard pass, dink pass. It's the same thing. Watch. Dink pass. That's crazy. I never realized that, Boomfa. Just a tiny bit. I know. Just look like that with that one. Boom, boom, boom. That was a hard pass. there's a dinker. Just a tiny bit. The ball's it's all too fast. Let's be honest. What a turn by Alexia. It's all way too fast. That was stupid. What the fuck?
Possession from the Foxes. Matteo Retegui. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Oh, a great chance. Excellent work in goal.
Bravo, golazo. Yeah, that's a great point, Boomfa. But that's one of the FC's biggest. That's their biggest thing that makes it like arcade-like is that movement. And I hate it. Trust me. Yeah, that's where eFootball has it down pat. Is like the movement, the different touch on the ball. If they could just get rid of the scripting, dude, it's all this scripting shit. Them choosing on PA, whether you're PA 3, you could be PA 3, dude. It's the third level closest to full manual, bro. And it still isn't going in the direction you want it to. It's crazy. Ho, ho, ho. Power shooter, baby. Power shooter, baby. All right. All these hoes they love him before. Yeah. This is the longest game in history, bro. I'm like losing interest as I have to like let him in the game 3 times in a row just to like get into it. It's not that he's bad or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know. Bro, you're not going to come back and win. I wanted to try some move and I fucked up, guys. My bad. My bad. I figured he would notice like when I'm like let my foot off the pedal because I'm just bored. I guess not. Maybe he really thinks he's in this game. Oh, come on. Bro, you do all that work. You do all that work. Come on, buddy. Don't play yourself like that.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Douglas Luiz. Mateus. De Bruyne. Genuine chance.
See, it's great practice for defense, bro. See how I'm manually? See what I'm doing? See how I manually did that? Everything was manual. That's the skill. If they get rid of the park the bus shit, that's where FC finally is king, bro. 2 years ago, even last year a little bit. Well, yeah, actually all the way up till the big patch, you couldn't manually defend.
Yeah, it was a good result and performance. I thought they always looked dangerous going forward. They kept the ball well in midfield. And
I know I'm not bad at playing football, but it feels like I create chances the same way in FC all the time, and now I know why. Why is that, Boomfa? Oh, Jared, I'm sorry, buddy. I was playing. Let me read this. Yo, what's good? How are you doing? Couple more days till college football 26. I might pick up FC 26. Not sure yet. Yeah, college football. That college football game gets a ton of props, bro. What makes it so much better, more hyped than Madden? Like, what gives it so much hype? Isn't it the exact same as Madden, or no? Is it totally different? I mean, it's EA, so it can't be terribly different, but is it different enough? Like, or is it just because it's been gone for so long now people are hyping it? If you're still in here. If not, I'm talking to the air right now. Boomfa, my mic, dude, that's what I wanted to ask you. My mic seems like since I started plugging it into my laptop, it got worse for some reason. But I have the settings now all the way on high, and it's like crazy high, crazy good setup. But it seems like it got worse. I could be wrong though. But remember, that's not OBS. Like this is through OBS right now. But my typical mic settings when I make videos and stuff is literally just through whatever set up my you know or it's through Movavi. I should say Movavi. Is there any place in Movavi that you can think about or any place where I could open sound? Or would that even make sense? Would it be just how my mic is for anything once it's plugged in? Or does each program make my mic sound different? That's what I don't know. What do you mean by jack it up on OBS? No, I don't change anything. I don't have to. That setting that I changed when you sent me that one thing to look at from Windows is the only thing I've ever changed. All right, guys. What's today? Wednesday? See something. I've played the other two. I gotta end it this way. We're going to UFL. We're going to UFL. We're gonna see if any rats are awake, but I feel like I'm just gonna be waiting the whole time. Let's find out. Let's see where UFL really is, because we've played eFootball games no problem. FC, of course, is always games no problem. What about you? What about you? No, I set it up to that. I make sure it's on Razer. Well, let me see. Oh no, no, no. Actually, I know it's using Razer, my Razer microphone because um, you know what? I have this Razer Synapse thing. While we're waiting for a game, sign up. All Razer services. Okay. I'm gonna continue with Google. Continue. Let's see if maybe if I download this, there will be some crazy thing this. I don't know. Guys, so this is my exact problem with this game, though. You see what I'm saying? I mean, when I'm telling you guys that this game's going under, I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Three minutes instead of instant like the other two games. So I don't know if you guys are. If you're a UFL player, what's your receipt money? Yes, because I'll eventually get a new microphone. If you guys are an are a UFL player, you got to pay attention to stuff like this, man. This is crazy. I mean, come on, read between the lines. Read between them. Never should you ever be waiting this long for a game. Doesn't matter when it is, what time it is, nothing. System restart required. Kiss my butt. Wow, I can't even get in a game. That's unbelievable, bro. It's sad, man. I started my channel around this game, dude, and to watch it just plummet. And there's still some people out there that are in denial about this. Like, dude, the game's great. You're just being mean to it. There's plenty of players. Oh, it's just your computer. I get matches so quickly. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Oh, yeah, I record sometimes through Movavi as well. Yep. Not everything, obviously. A lot of it, but sometimes, yep. All right, we got a game. Let's see the connection. This motherfucker might be living on the moon. And I don't get much lag in or server delay, whatever you guys call it, command delay in uh eFootball or UFL. But what I do get, look at this, 112 and 107. The records these players have is insane. But when I do get it in these games, it sucks. That fucking Jamaican dagger, little lag cheat to the full. Always been a rat, always will be a rat. If you remember yesterday, I'm kicking his ass. I had those two breakaways. The one he moved his goalie perfectly. He got lucky as shit because I burnt him. Why I say lucky is he had a 50-50 guess and he guessed right. Then I had two other breaks. One I should have shot it with Mbappe, but I thought the angle. I think the goalie would have auto saved it, which is stupid because from the angle he would have scored that anywhere else. But in UFL it's always a save. But then he went to full pressure because he saw I was lagging like crazy, and that's what he always does. He has tons of people bitching about it. But don't worry, that's where guard's coming in. Once we get the guard website up, you'd have Dagger, you'd have all of the glitches he uses pasted with his rat ranking. So if anybody else comes into contact with playing, what a well done comes into it. See, that's the angle I was at. They always save it just like this. Watch this. It's always that save. Same thing. Yeah, you just gotta shoot from certain angles in this game. But it will have his rat ranking and then you'll know coming in. So it is going to be a handy tool. I can't wait to create it. And that logo, that shout out Ozzy slash ringtone, he created that logo for me, guys. And that logo is sick. I mean, that logo he made is ridiculously sick. And he's doing these things at first free of charge, which, by the way, I'm going to have a little something for him. He said he's doing it to give back, and I know, but, dude, come on. What a guy, dude. All right. I fucking sitting here zoning out, bro. God, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Look how I was offending. Look at, I just stopped playing for a bit. That was my fault. That's how boring this game can be. All right, let's keep going. Let's try to come back. That's all we can do. Dude, I literally like fell asleep. I'm not even kidding you. If you watch back and watch my defenders, oh my god, that's pitiful. It's my own fault though. It's what I get. This game is so wrecked. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, this game is so wrecked. So again, you can either play football in this game like I just did and get a shot saved because you know the angle isn't right, or you can play UFL. That's where UFL is not worth it. That's where eFootball and FC are the only real football games into consideration. Because you shouldn't have a certain angle, like that would be a shot and a goal in real life. Same with that. They can't thread anything. eFootball has that problem too, but for a different reason because the AI. Oh my god, dude. The stupid pass lock, not going there. I didn't go there. So then I just manually stole that ball. I don't know why they didn't let me. Yeah, there's no wonder why there's a 4-minute wait once you play this game. You're in. Go. Goal. Golazo. Alright, now let's try not to fucking fall asleep again. 1-1, new game. And notice there's no real skill and like difference. Like I'm so rusty at eFootball, I can barely play D6. But notice how in UFL I play this game like once a month. If like a few games once a month, literally is what it breaks down to. And all these players that play it every day have these crazy hundreds of games records. And I still compete or beat every single one. Look at that. And do it playing real football. Oh my god, that was sick. That was sick until it hit the post. If that didn't hit the post, bro, that is real football. If everyone tried to play real football like that, this game could be fun, bro. Watch this. Oh, they didn't show the run and the through ball. Damn it, guys. That's what we call a golazo. Period. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I like how they didn't have the AI steal it there. That was good. You can't do nothing. You can't defend. Notice that all he did, he literally just, look what he did. Watch. He won't even watch it because it's embarrassing. Bro, all he did was literally just turn left and my defender can't jockey. All these players. Now, am I saying that he's a rat there? No, I wouldn't even put him on the scale for being a rat. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the game in itself, the fact that that's what you can do, it's no skill nonsense. Easily, if you can jockey like you can in eFootball and FC, you stop both of his goals. Well, his first one, I'm fucking fell asleep, but you get what I'm saying. This, the ability to just do this over and over, right? Look, this is what you do in UFL. Am I wrong? Look. Look. Stupid with the mega. I shouldn't have cut like that. I was trying to prove a point. Watch, I'll do the same thing all the way up to pitch. Cut. 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 Now we move it up. Now we cut. Oh no, I got through ball there. I got to take it. I thought I had a through ball. Oh, come on. I guessed I'm right too. Cut. Cut. See what I'm saying? Look what you can. It's just stupid. Cut. 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 You know, it's just, you can do it all game. Oh, come on, bro. What a joke. My Mbappe misses. His Mbappe buries it. That makes sense. That's that non-dynamic shooting that I was talking about. That's another skillless nonsense thing in both this and eFootball. What a ball. Come on. So stupid. God, I get so sick of this stupid shit. But I guess that's why these low-level players play. Stupid offsides bullshit. If you don't react, you get ran around. If you don't react, you get ran around. That's what sucks. Because once I start pressing L1, R2, which is a glitch sprint, if you're not moving already, you're going to get ran around. So you have to go back and forth, but it's just stupid. There's nothing you can do. That's what I mean. It's inadequate. That's why everybody parks the bus, which is pointless at that point because you're playing with no skill. The skill in UFL defending is keep running backwards until the player pushes the ball out ahead, and then try to run right through the ball because there's no true tackling animations or tussles or nothing. There's no shoulder to shoulder anything. Goal. Oh my god. There it is. What the fuck? What was Mbappe doing? He went for a tackle instead of a shot, guys. That's how fucked this game is. Look at that. Instead of a shot, it did a tackle animation. I mean, can you get much more of a joke than that? Honest to God, truth. I really want to know. This is such a joke. You don't even know what to do. This is another player, and again, not a rat at all. I want to make that clear. This is another player that's 5-0 in fucking FC. Goal. Come on, bro. Give me a break. Yeah, exactly, Moonfa. It's trying to, yeah. No sprint jockey is hilarious. That's exactly what it is. And that little lock on to the player is hilarious too, by the way. Oh, oh my God! You guys just seen that? I know you guys just seen that. What a joke! What a joke! That's why who can play this game and take it seriously, guys? Who can play this fucking game and take this shit seriously? If you didn't see what just happened, go back and watch that replay. I had an open goal, a touch shot finish, and it passed the wrong direction. I rest my case. Go rewind that one fucking play yourself, and you will see what I'm talking about. Why this game is such a fucking joke, bro. Such a fucking joke. It just did. It does it to everyone. It does it to everyone at different times. It just passed. I had a wide open pass into the center. I touch that, I finish it. Look what it did. It passed it totally behind the player. If you are playing this game, and it's okay, but you are not a football gamer. You just aren't. This game is a total joke. It's not even worth my breath anymore, dude. Honestly. A game where the passes go backwards, guys. A game where you're waiting 4 minutes. A game where you can't even sprint jockey. You defend at one speed, yet your opponent not only has one sprint, but two sprint levels, and you just have one regular jockey. Not even one sprint level of jockeying, just regular jockey, and they can not only sprint, but L1, R2 sprint. Dagger, complete loser. So if you follow him, I should probably know you're a fucking loser anyway. But if this game, you're watching this and you're not seeing this nonsense and going, yeah, this is pointless, I don't know what to tell you. It's a complete sham. And listen, go look at the comments where Nanik confirmed the game's going under anyway. So if you guys want to waste your time with this, if you want to be like cozy and get with your buddy and play 2v1 and that's fun for you, go ahead. I mean, fun for you is a lot different than fun for me. I'd rather literally pull my hair out. But if you want to play real football right now, it's FC 25. That's just the truth. Sorry that it is. I'm not happy about it, but this a joke. Any game where passes don't like literally go backwards when you want to pass it forward, that's a joke. They can't code their games for shit. eFootball, they have their own issues. I'm going to do a video on this perfect Reddit post somebody put later on. And it's hilarious because eFootball's got the most in denial players there is. But guys, look no further than the fact that this game has been here for 30 years and never once has FC seen it as competition, right? Like I said, Chevy versus Ford, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Burger King versus McDonald's. Like, there's always this rivalry. State Farm versus Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. State Farm is whatever they're, like, dude, there's wars in everything from top companies. There's never been a war because eFootball isn't even worth talking about. It's that deep in second place. The couple things they do right, that's it. They do a couple things right. What does that matter when everything else is wrong? FC servers god awful. And that's what the rats cling to is the delay game. Apparently with the engine they have, it's like so bogged down with all the new stuff that's what one of the causes of that inconsistent gameplay. And when you combine that with the server delay, that's where you get the ultimate shit show in FC. But with all of that being said, everything I just said, football, not football, somewhere in between. Football, not football, somewhere in between. That's all I have to say with that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Let me know what your opinion is. This is a big question. As you can see, I'm not just a businessman. If I was a businessman, I would play this dog shit game like the only other quote-unquote English speaker, Dagger, using the N-bomb every other word, which I get it, he's black, but still, dude, it's like, anyway, and just lie to you guys, or I could tell you the truth. This game, I still am going to play sometimes because the physics of the ball movement over like the arcadey feel of FC, definitely is addicting, dude, because I love playing football. But the other shit, like for instance, pass level, if you don't go full manual, the passing levels, like the passes being chosen by the AI, on top of everything else AI chooses, and that's not even talking about Smart Assist, it makes the game barely tolerable. But if you are playing this, I don't know. I just can't understand why anybody, if they're a skilled player, isn't playing a game where you can have full control, where you can control literally the most of any game by like 300%, has the most content, has an actual dynamic shooting system where you can be rewarded for aiming and then timing the shot right so you strike the ball well. Not just press shoot, press your left analog stick, press shoot. Press left analog stick, press shoot. Oh, well, what about upper corner, lower corner of this, that? Oh, yeah, you just power it up. About 70% should do, or maybe 40 or 30. You can't even do, like, it's just so stupid, dude. But anyway, whatever. I don't want to go too far into it. FC is easily the best game. We'll leave it at that. If you don't like the truth, I'm sorry. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, Boomfa, I saw that. Go ahead and private message me that if you want, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, that would be awesome, that overlay software. Hell yeah. Send it to me. Although within OBS, like if you notice my logo in the corner there. But I want something where I can, like right now, if I wanted to pull something up and do a pros and cons, like for example, like UFL, you are an idiot if you play this game. And then the next one is FC25 versus eFootball, pros, cons. Like UFL, or sorry, eFootball pros, the physics and ball movement, speed of play, perfect. Cons, everything else sucks. FC, you can actually control and play football. Cons, the servers suck. So if you could send me something like that where I could be writing on screen, maybe I just want to write a big penis and laugh like a little kid. You never know. But just whatever I want to do, if there's something like that, like a system where I can like do some stuff, because I see sometimes people are like, let's get on to FC Companion app, and then they pull it up on their screen, and now their viewers can watch it instead of me going like, all right, I'm on the Companion app, guys. You know what I mean? Boomfoot probably already logged out. I'm probably talking to nobody. I'll talk to him on Discord. I'm an idiot. I will see you guys later. Peace.